Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for a new episode of Death Battle. This time we have Stitch versus Rocket Raccoon. Now, as I should say with all my reaction videos, please click the link in the description to go watch the actual episode itself before watching mine or anyone's reactions. Don't be a dick, support the official release. Okay, so how do I know these characters? Unlike the last few episodes, pretty decently well, honestly. Stitch, I watched the movies when I was younger. In fact, I rewatched them recently. Still hold up, still great, still love them. Not looking forward to the live action movie, though. But anyway, as for how I know Rocket, like with most Marvel characters, it's through the MCU. And I just think all three of the Guardians movies are great, especially 3. And yeah, I like both characters a lot. As for who I think is going to win, I really don't know, in all honesty, because from what I've heard, and from what I know, Stitch, definitely physically stronger. Like, no question. And could easily just tear Rocket a new one if he gets in close. However, Rocket has weapons that could one-shot Stitch. So, for me at the moment, it comes down to who's faster. If Stitch is faster, he can avoid everything Rocket has, gets in close, wins. If Rocket's faster, then he can maneuver around what Stitch can do, and then he just has to get that shot in with, like, the big guns, and he wins. So, gonna be an interesting one, definitely, and honestly, I just want a fun fight. I'm down for either of these two winning. I just want this to be fun, and judging by the sneak peek, oh, it's going to be. So, I'm going to go ahead. Why did I put these all the way over here? I'm just going to go ahead and put these on, shut up, and hit play. Wow, 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 wow.
Disney's Extraordinary Experiment 626.
Rocket, Marvel's murderous mercenary mustelid. Those are like weasels and ferrets and raccoons. Because he's a...
Just because
yeah, we get it.
And fluffy doesn't mean you aren't the deadliest thing in the universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. I'm surprised they're showing that much of the fight in the pre-thing. They usually show like clips from both, and then a little bit of the fight.
He took the galaxy's most fearsome, most dangerous, most absolutely purely black-hearted evil creatures and smushed them all together.
A great man with a vision, persecuted by spineless know-nothing bureaucrats.
The result? Experiment 626, though you can just call him Stitch.
He did.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, so naughty.
I hope he says that during the fight.
Stitch escaped to a distant planet, Earth. Oh wait, Earth.
Crash landing in the Hawaiian island of Kauai, of all places.
So we can
There he'd be adopted
I didn't
by
see
a
Elvis and his
hero
likes.
and went incognito as the ugliest dog ever.
And despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side, a love of Elvis, and a kinship with Lilo, a devil.
That movie is still so great. If you haven't watched Lilo and Stitch, go watch it.
Stitch was ready to do anything to protect his new Ohana from the alien threats coming to get him.
And let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself here. I've been meaning to dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is entirely bulletproof, fireproof, and nearly impenetrable.
Oh, this comes with a
Nearly
catch.
impenetrable.
His molecular structure is so dense, he can't swim. Sucks he landed in Hawaii, of all places.
Stitch can crawl
Kind
down
of,
walls,
but
hear a whisper from miles
he's
away,
fine.
and scream so loud he'll blow you to kingdom come.
He's strong enough to lift 3,000 times his own body weight and can spin dash so fast he'll burst into flames.
His eyesight is also incredible. He's got night, X-ray, and infrared vision, and can even zoom in hundreds of times over.
Even better,
God, that
he
would
can
be
pop
handy.
loogies like a friggin' machine gun. His spit is conductive enough to short-circuit electronics, stick up
That's gonna be a big
like
help.
glue, and even dissolve solid rock. Oh, and he's somehow a genius too.
Did
The
not
dude
know that was a video
knows
game.
physics and can build entire mech suits and spaceships out of junk in seconds.
You wouldn't think it from his everything, but Stitch is a genius with a brain comparable to a supercomputer. The world's most powerful supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can make 1 quintillion calculations a second.
Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly a massive lowball.
See, Stitch was programmed to have Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's IQ has been compared to that of an entire galaxy combined.
I have conducted my own genetic analysis to determine Stitch's alien progenitors. His DNA includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian 4, the
I'm
Goblin Booger
invested
Beast,
in this.
the people-eating pus monkey, the deadly disemboweler, the boiling tongueoid, and the bottom-feeding scum sucker.
It sounds like your ex-wife. Am I right?
No, Wiz, what the hell? That's such a messed up thing to say about her. Be better.
I'm so
Boomstick,
disappointed
you've
in
said
you.
stuff
You
like
can
that.
make those
You know
jokes
what?
when you start paying the alimony.
Since when do you, though?
Stitch's incredible buffet of alien DNA is
Just
supported
saying.
by a power cell embedded in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets. Huh? Colliding planets! Are you coming back? No?
You.
Okay.
He's got a jetpack freeze ray.
And then immediately back.
Seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic. Oh, and shrink enemies. That's cool too.
Stitch was a one-fluff army, and he proved it when everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came to pick a fight with him.
Including all of Jumba's experiments. Yeah, 626 isn't just some random number. There are hundreds of these little
I never
bastards
would have
running around.
guessed.
More trouble-making cousins to add to his growing ohana.
Though he had to pacify many of them first, like Slushy, who can create a snowstorm that covered all of Kauai.
Or Richter, who can split the Earth in half and shatter planet-busting asteroids.
And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable monster the universe has ever seen. Even more dangerous than
Yeah, I had a feeling they
he can
would
create a black hole large enough to
scale him to
consume
his
the
cousins.
entire universe.
Speaking of black holes, in the anime, yes, there's a Lilo and Stitch anime. Stitch once piloted a ship carrying a supernova bomb strong enough to wipe out a galaxy and flew it into a black hole. It and the black hole
Yep,
both exploded on top of him, and he popped out no worse for the wear. You know, like you do.
Another time, he piloted
Just
a ship
because.
to a different black hole in less than 2 minutes. It's unclear exactly how far this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times the speed of light.
And when
Okay,
he goes
that's
to
what
Monster's
Rocket's gonna
Ohana,
be.
The power cell inside Stitch surges incalculably. He used this to defeat Dark End, an experiment explicitly made to be stronger than Stitch, who had just defeated 4 Stitch clones on his own.
And Stitch completely annihilated him. He knocked Dark End into outer space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know, like you do.
He's even managed to worm his way into completely different Disney properties.
Oh yeah, I saw this thanks to
We don't have
Bill.
another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
With Stitch
No,
around,
you got
Lilo,
Kingdom Hearts on
Nani,
it.
and the
You know what?
inhabitants of
Stitch is the
Earth
original
will be
Kingdom
safe.
Hearts.
Surf's up for everyone's favorite blue fuzzball of death. Somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota.
Alright, what
was
you
a
got,
young
Rocket?
boy named Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon. Rocket, not Rocky. That's the Beatles song he's named after.
Well,
Yeah, that was weird for me to find out.
time on some very specific research.
In fact, it's just Rocket. Despite his startling resemblance to the resourceful dumpster-diving mammal, Rocket originates from the alien planet Half-World, which served as an asylum
Hold on,
for
likes
criminally
Groot stealing
insane
body parts,
people over by
McDonald's.
alien humanoids.
Dislikes Earth Spider-Man
Like
guitar
that
porn.
world's cutesy inhabitants, Rocket was subjected to cybergenetic modifications by his overlords.
All with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations make him smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
His cybernetic skeleton is connected to artificial vertebrae and neural implants, allowing him to dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep up with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Alongside pals like
Okay.
the Otter and Walrus.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Rocket battled
Yeah, that
mercenary
was-
Blackjack O'Hare
that was a
and
thing.
killer clowns and saved the day time and time again. I bet you're wondering what the
Marvel
hell
Comics
this
is
has to do
weird.
with Guardians of the Galaxy.
In a convoluted editorial effort to reboot his character, Rocket left Half-World to become a mercenary and had his memories suppressed. After a betrayal by his otter lover, a different one, he has a thing for otters, Rocket was sent to jail. Space jail.
And prison changes a man.
Space
Gunn
Jam.
was the Saturday morning cartoon character of yore. He was a felon, cynical and hardened by the criminal justice system. The space criminal justice system.
Rocket suffered not only from his penal
I don't know why I
but the
giggle a
trauma
little
of
bit
his
whenever they
brutal
just put
genetic
space in front of
modifications
something.
and a lingering sense of alienation.
I think it's because
In
of
this
DBZ
personal
Abridged.
hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would soon be his
Oh,
new
that
targets.
scene is so cool.
Gamora, Drax, and of course, his best pal Groot.
And together they were the Guardians of the Galaxy, defending the free peoples of the cosmos from all manner of alien menace. For a price, of course. Though unlike some of
course.
the powerhouses on his team, Rocket's raccoon body is...
I told you he's not a raccoon. He was created on Half-World and is the last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens. He just happens to look like an Earth raccoon.
Don't lecture me on raccoons, Wiz. I'm an expert. Been fighting the bastards for years. Did you know their tiny little bandit masks are for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet as earthworms digging underground. And about 2/3 of the sensory perception part of their cerebral cortex is devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they grab shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly suited to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, 'cause he's a raccoon.
As I was saying, Rocket became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering. And fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yep, that sounds like my
Of course.
cue, Wiz. Rockets built giant mechs, cobbled together random
That looked like a
cover,
Gundam.
improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb strong enough to destroy a moon. Oh, and he's got every kind of hand cannon
because-
imaginable. Pistols, machine guns, miniguns, rifles, rocket launchers, plasma guns, laser guns, and my favorite, the melon popper, where melon means head and pop means
Oh.
kabam.
That melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the deadliest warriors in the Marvel Universe.
Excuse
With the
me?
combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing, who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah, Rocket's weapons
Okay.
are crazy, like the Rampart
That's
arm
Jesus, that's a lot.
utilizes cold fusion and could melt the face off the Mad Titan himself, Thanos.
The same Thanos who was strong enough to survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and came out with only light scratches.
The very same Purple Shrek who's battled
Purple Shrek.
universes and beyond, like Thor, Hulk, and Odin. If Thanos can walk through attacks from a dude who can shake the multiverse, and Rocket's guns can hurt him, I'm gonna need one of those guns under my pillow ASAP.
Yeah, that is
Similar weaponry to the
insane.
rockets can operate down to the picosecond, which is 1/1,000,000th of a second.
He can access all of these goodies at any time from his orbital stash. A remote-controlled satellite that'll deliver anything he wants lickety-split.
Rocket
Oh,
can
that's
shoot
handy.
through the sky on his rocket skates, project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid metal with acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything from a prison to a planet to an entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous
Jesus
not
Christ.
raccoon who's totally a raccoon in the whole universe.
And he's proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured Ego the Living Planet of a lice infestation, and held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He even devised a plan that ultimately stopped Dormammu, the lord of the friggin' Dark Dimension. No wonder Star-Lord called Rocket the greatest tactical mind he's ever met. Even if sometimes...
I think I heard Cable said that once
running
too.
Guns blazing.
Though he'd always be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges. He learned to enjoy life again, and even made it back to Half-World to send that bastard Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though he clearly is one, whatever you do, don't call him a raccoon, because there's nowhere in the galaxy to hide from this gun-toting mother flarker.
Pause. Okay. I'm still about as conflicted. However, I'm starting to lean more towards Rocket. Because they brought up, like, oh, he has this gun that can blow the head off Super Skrull, who is comparable to the Thing, who survived the Power Cosmic, and they showed him punching Galactus, which is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure the Power Cosmic can do more than just split a planet. And then, of course, like, oh yeah, Thanos, who survived all this stuff and can go toe-to-toe with these people. And, okay, they made a big deal about a speed feat for Stitch. They didn't bring one up for Rocket, though. I mean, they brought up how quick someone could think, like down to the picosecond, but I didn't hear a speed feat. And I didn't have a hard number. So, what I'm thinking is, because they brought up this, like, crazy number for Stitch, then that's gonna just be like, oh, but wait, Rocket has this, here's the calc, and it's bigger. Which is something that Death Battle do. It could just be because I'm hearing his analysis, like, second. But, while I do think there are arguments to be made for, like, both of these two winning, like, I know, like, Stitch's spit could probably just take out a bunch of Rocket's guns, but again, it would still come down to speed. And, of course, like, if he just kept doing it, then eventually Rocket would catch on and just start avoiding it, or finding a way to counter it, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Rocket, because they're gonna bring up, like, oh, here's a speed feat we didn't bring up for Rocket, or something we could scale him to, which is far bigger than what we gave for Stitch, and he has these really powerful weapons, so he wins. But, like I said, I like both. I'm down for either of them winning. I just want a fun fight at the end of the day. So, let's resume. Alright, the commands are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities. It's time for a death battle! Alright, come on. Space Hawaii. And I'm so happy this guy makes a cameo. He said that in Lads, and they delivered. There goes your ice cream.
You smashed my ship, Flark Face!
I do like this setup, and I'm liking the music so far. Oh, you should not have shot that.
What did you say about my mother?
I love that exchange. I don't know why.
You disgust me.
And 100% blind from here on. Okay, the fact they've already had Stitch getting close, like, this early. Oh, Jesus! Jesus Christ. You're gonna have to break up bigger stuff than that, Rocket. I think I spoke over the line. Oh, they actually had Stitch go, like, his actual form. The way this is going, I'm starting to think Stitch is gonna win.
It's hunting season now, Buzzball.
Oh. He's gonna come back and win.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, there it is. Oh, we got another ice cream.
Double KO!
Alright, fair enough.
Murdering ice cream guy wasn't necessary, Wiz, but I felt it was an artful touch.
Though similar in many ways, Stitch and Rocket's fighting styles were polar opposites.
Stitch was more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically, while Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch. So the question was simple. If both of them only needed one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all came down to speed.
Right.
Rocket has dodged lasers, and his guns could operate down to the picosecond, 1/trillionth of a second.
But Stitch's supercomputer brain could operate down to the quintillionth of a second, a million times faster, at minimum.
And his ability to pilot that ship at over 1,000,000 times.
Oh, so did Rocket not have something comparable?
More than had the reaction speed to dodge anything Rocket threw at him.
Rocket's tactical brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while, but he couldn't reliably seal the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas Rocket can be way more impulsive.
And frankly,
Fair
Stitch
enough.
is probably even smarter considering he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
One slip up from Rocket is all Stitch would need to end the
I didn't
fight.
think about
Rocket's
that.
arsenal was absolutely bonkers, to be sure, but Stitch's superior speed, physical strength, and unbelievable intelligence gave him the win.
Looks like this Rocket's blasting off again!
The winner is... What's going on?
What the fuck?
Oh, there's a turkey here too! Where's he gonna leave the turkey?
What the hell is happening? Congrats, Stitch.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have a new death battle releasing
That was a thing.
this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra.
All right,
content.
what's next?
Planet level members even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
Oh, Vader versus Obito. There's Obito, right? Yep, okay. There's Vader versus Obito. I don't watch Naruto. I just had a feeling that was Obito because I've heard Vader versus Obito requested. Alright, so I really enjoyed that episode. Of the episodes we have so far, I'd say that's my favorite of the season. Because, well, partly because it was just characters I know, so I had a bit more investment. But I just found the whole episode fun throughout, and I was a little surprised they didn't bring up, like, a speed feat for Rocket, because, like, I just had a feeling, like, they didn't bring one up. Like, they're gonna pull one out and then just, oh, well, look at this. But no, they didn't. I guess he just didn't have anything, like, comparable to Stitch piloting that ship. And I didn't even think about the whole, like, brain operating speed thing. I am gutted that I spoke over the line. But hey, that's just it. When making reaction videos, and commentaries, you say stuff, you talk over something, then you watch back through it, and you're like, ah, damn. And then you get comments from people saying, you spoke over this, how did you not notice? And it just keeps happening. Why am I explaining that? I gotta say, though, a little weird to see Boomstick just get suddenly so defensive about the ex-wife stuff when he's made jabs at his ex-wife before. Like, arguably, it's been a while since I've gone through, like, certain episodes, but I want to say arguably worse than what was said. And when he was all like, oh, talk to me when you pay alimony, I'm pretty sure Boomstick's even joked about not paying alimony before, so, like, what? Of course, then again, it's Boomstick, and, like, any chance to, like, dig a whiz, so I guess there's that, but after his walk-off, I love it's from a distance. Fuck you! So I gotta say, I'm glad they did have some fun with, like, when Stitch was on fire, just, like, running back and forth. I don't know why I find that funny. But it just is to me. But yeah, solid episode all round. And I would say so far of Season 10, it's my favourite. But that could soon change, like maybe with the next time, Darth Vader versus Obito. I'm least familiar with Vader, and I know of Obito just from things that were said in Obi-Wan vs. Kakashi, which... that's leading me to think that Vader wins. Because, like, some of the, like, higher-end stuff in Star Wars, like, they brought up, like, they brought up the black hole feat for both Obi-Wan and for Yoda. I imagine Vader would scale that too, because why wouldn't he? And that kind of trumps a lot of stuff they brought up for Naruto. So that's having me lean towards Vader at the moment, but who knows? Like, maybe that is something that Obito has that could turn the tide in his favor. I don't know. But what I do know is that this was the last fight before RTX. I'm just going to talk about that for the end. Because I am going to RTX. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to meet up with a couple friends. And I'm excited for the likes of the Ruby panel, the Death Battle panel, and after RTX, some things in here are going to look different. For example, that. The picture that's always behind me, that's probably going to have some signatures. So, yeah, that's something I'm really looking forward to. And the following week, Vader vs. Obito. And I think that's where I'm going to end this video. So, thanks for watching all that stuff. And here is my Weiss outro. Bye.
Thank you for watching Your Only Mate. Tune in next time.